Hello there, everybody. I've got pretty good news on this frame that I've been working on. I just put this one in. This one will be the original frame, and this one will be the one that they just sent me. Now, I took this apart because I'm going to show you what I did, but I'm going to show you how this turned out. I'm sure you guys have watched a couple of my videos, and this is all I'm getting now. That's not too much. I've got other models that have that much. I don't get too much side to side, a little bit. And I think I could fix that. But this one doesn't move as much as some of the other ones do. My 3800s are floppy as heck. I need to mess with that. But the good news is that this seemed to do the trick. At least it made it a lot easier to deal with, and it doesn't flop around so bad. Now I took this one apart. I'm going to show you real quick. This is the washer I put in it, and you can see it doesn't fit. I can't find it in a 9/16, so I wallowed it out with a Dremel. And the first time I did it, that's when I noticed that this thing has a little bit of a taper to it. And maybe you can see it there. I don't know, it's a little hard to see, but it has definitely got a taper. Mark Latero recommended putting a 10 thousandths brass shim in here, because I think this is where the slop is. When you get this inside here, this is a little bit bigger than that. And I think this is where we all get this. So I'm gonna try that on this one. Thank you, Mark. I'm gonna put this on a little brass shim right at the base. I'm gonna try to put it right at the bottom. That's really all it needs. It fits pretty good at the top, I think. So I'm just gonna put it about halfway down. I'll probably just stuff it down in there. Nope, I'll have to put it on here. But that, with this washer tightens this thing up onto the frame a lot better. So I really recommend putting this on. And then put a brass shim on here. Now, I also glued any of the mating spaces here that aren't molded. And you can see right here, this is a mating space. I glued this. I put super glue twice, and I put regular model glue. I mean, I filled this thing up. Over here, this is molded. You can see it screws on right here. So this is the mating spot. So I hit this up real good. Oh, excuse me. This is the mating spot. Because I remember I got inside all of these things. I just glued the heck out of this thing all the way up to, come on, all the way up to that little boss right there. And that's where your body weight tray bolts on to, is this little thing right there. That little thing with the screw hole. So I just went across here, both sides, and both sides on this. Oops, got to turn this back around. I just did these little ends because there's nothing here. There's not much there to grab. All right. I also tapped this out, and I put a bigger screw in. These little tiny screws they give you, one of them stripped out on me. And I think the screw stripped out. So I just did this out to a M3, I think it was. Oh my, it's in my other thing here. I've got a bunch of them left here. Let's see if I can find my little thing, my little bag. I threw them in a bag. Yeah, they're right here. It's either an M3 or an M4. And I bought small ones, and I bought these ones that are a little bit longer, as you can see. And I used the long ones. You can see it right there. There's a short one, and there's the long one. And I just tapped it out with a typical tap. I hit both of them up, and then I used these with a little washer. And that's why I bought a couple extra. I'm gonna do the same thing to this one. I'm gonna tap this out, put a little longer screw, gives it a little more strength. I can tighten the heck out of it. So there you go, guys. I'm gonna leave this like it is for now. I don't know if I'm gonna mess with it anymore because it's pretty darn tight compared to what it used to be. So when you get yours, I would do what I did and at least get the best out of it that you possibly can. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm glad it turned out as good as it did, although it didn't completely fix it. It's probably 75% better. If you watch my other video, you'll see how much that thing flopped around, and it doesn't do that anymore. Such a beautiful model. I would hate to say it's a piece of junk, but I am kind of bummed out that it took a lot of work to fix. But hey, sometimes they take a little bit extra. It is definitely a bad looking model, man. I love this thing. So there you go, guys. Good luck. If you got any questions, by all means, hit me up either by my email or in the comment section, and I'll give you any information I can. All right. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.